played this game before? Oh, so close. Let me try again. Oh, well, welcome to Sunday school.
Why did the lady throw her butter out the window?
Why?
She wanted to see a butterfly. How do you make an octopus laugh?
How?
With tentacles. What did the egg say to Humpty Dumpty? Don't fall over.
I made a lie, may I be early, and this is what it says to me. It tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how Jesus came down to us and gave his best. Without a doubt, the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you see, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you see, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. Oh, I'm reading my be early, and this is what it says to me. It tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how Jesus came down to us and gave his best. Without a doubt, the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! If you ask, he cares. When you see, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you see, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. Oh, when you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! If you ask, he cares. When you see, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you see, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. You opened up the door. You opened up the door.
Good morning, everyone. So this morning we are going to be talking about being bold. And I want to tell you the story about King Nebuchadnezzar. So there's our King Nebuchadnezzar over here. We're going to call him King Neb. That's a little bit easier to say. And so King Nebuchadnezzar really wanted people's attention. And so he decided he was going to build a huge statue, and everyone was going to have to worship it. Now this statue was so big, it was like 15 men high. So it was like, whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to 15 men high. It was huge. So as they were building the statue that King Nebuchadnezzar was building so that he can say, I am king, remember me, worship me, he said, well, you're building this statue for me, and if you hear this special music, you need to bow down and worship the statue. Okay, so we have some people here. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. We're going to call them Shad, Mac, and Ben. They worship the one true God. And they said, no, we cannot bow down to this king or this statue. We worship God. But King Nebuchadnezzar said, if people don't worship and bow down when this song plays, they're going to be going into the fiery furnace. I don't know about you, but that does not sound good. So this is the song. If they heard this song, they needed to bow down. Well, it wasn't actually that song, but this is the song that we're using for today. So when they heard the song, they needed to bow down. So they kept building this statue for the king. And, let's get that ear on right. And they heard... But they didn't bow down. I forgot their name tags. This will help us out a lot. He didn't bow down. Shad and Mac and the little bunny Ben, they didn't bow down. Because this isn't their God, and we worship one true God. We don't worship things. We don't worship other people or kings. So King Neb, he got upset. And he said, you better bow down the next time. I'm giving you one more chance. You better bow down. And what do you think happened? He started putting the statue together here. Get this. And then the song played. But they did not bow down and worship. And they said to the king, if we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to deliver us from it. He will deliver us from your majesty's hand. But even if he does not, we want you to know, your majesty, that we will not serve your God or worship the image of gold that you have set up. So this is pretty cool. They said, you know what? You're telling us we have to bow down, and we know we're not supposed to. We know God could save us like that. He can protect us. But even if he doesn't, we still are choosing only to worship the one true God. So, do you think this made King Neb over here happy? No. He was very angry. He was so angry that he said, make the fire 7 times hotter. So there was guards, and they put them in, and it was so hot that when they were putting the extra fire in, they were putting it in, and it was so hot that they got hurt. And then in went Ben into the fire, and in went Mac into the fire, and in went Chad into the fire.
Ooh. Ah. Okay, keep your eye on the orange. You ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And so they were in the fiery furnace. Now the king, he went to take a peek inside, and he leaped to his feet in amazement. And this is in Daniel 3:24. And he said to his advisors, weren't there only 3 men that we put into the fire? And they said, yes. He said, look, there are 4 men walking around. And that 4th looks like the Son of God. Nebuchadnezzar then approached the opening of the blazing furnace and shouted, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, servants of the Most High God, come out, come here. And they came out. Shad, Mac. Oh no. Oh, there he is. And good old Ben. But there was a 4th in the fire who protected them. In the Bible, it says that they came out and they didn't even smell like smoke. Not a hair on their head was singed. That is amazing that God protected them so wholly and completely. So King Nebuchadnezzar saw this and he said, okay, no longer are you to worship me or my idol or my statue. You are to worship the one true God.
I'm back again. I hope you enjoyed meeting my twin last week, but I'm very excited to be back again with you this week to do our draw and see who our winner is. So thank you to everyone who entered and completed Miss Tanya's challenge this week. Our winner for this week is, hat please. Let's see who we've got this week. We have Jawan. Jawan, you are our winner this week, so Miss Tanya will be in contact with you so that you can claim your prize and make sure everyone completes the challenge this week to be entered into our draw for next week.
Renee, why don't you say to James, guess what?
Guess what? Guess what? What? Good as astronaut.
Guess what?
Guess what? Yeah! Okay, now Playing games is fun. Play
Games.
games is play games fun. Fun. No, fun. Fall.
Fun.
Fail.
Playing games is fun.
The game is fun. What was it?
Playing games
Is fun.
is fun.
Oh.
Well, playing games is fun, and this week's challenge is for you to take a look at all the games we've played over the past few weeks in both Sunday School and BG Club, and let us know what your favorite game is. You can email Tanya at kids@evangel.nappanee, or better yet, why don't you take a video of your family playing one of the games right at home? So email Tanya, let her know what your favorite game was, and you'll be entered into next week's draw.
Let's go.
Extravagant.
Extravagant.
Starry.
Starry. Really loud music. I love purple. I love who? It seems to be the going thing these days. Are you breaking spaghetti? No. Oh. What is my favorite color? Would you write purple? Here we go. Luana, your mom's up. Is it like a brownie? You guys are 2021! Beanbag! Beanbag!